And we're live.
All right, so good evening, everyone. So this is the third game, actually, with our 30 minutes late. The second game started half an hour ago. So this is the third game, the mixed team led by Dubos against the fromage team led by Shen Rao. And tonight we got at the stream, we got our dear Himitsu.
Good evening, everyone.
And with me, we got Monkey. So
hey, Single, what's up?
Yeah, quite good, quite good. What about you?
Yeah, gooder as well. I'm very curious what the guys are going to be bringing us tonight in the mixed versus fromage match. Actually, one of the first matches I'm watching live, so I'm quite curious to see how everyone does.
Yeah, at the moment, the French guys, of course, always need a moment to get their full team, of course. And I'm not surprised that the last one who needs to arrive is, of course, Toga. Of course, yeah, he always has an issue with being on time.
As long as his connection stays okay, it's fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be as well something we will need to. Or maybe for Mix it's better than he got a bad, shitty internet connection.
Yeah, that he drops out, because Toga and his shotguns is not a fun combination for the enemy team. I know that.
Yeah. All right. So, what are your guesses, Imitsu? Who do you think is gonna win? Do you have any idea?
I'm not sure who the fifth player is going to be for Fromage, but I haven't seen many of them play live.
So actually, the fifth player should be normally Toga.
Toga, all right.
I don't know if you know him, as he wasn't really available the past weeks. So if you started to play just a few weeks ago, maybe you haven't met him yet.
I don't think so. I know. I know most of the mixed players by now. I've seen a lot of them play. So I'm gonna go and guess mix, purely based on me knowing them a bit.
Yeah. And what about you, Monkey? What are your guess?
It's a difficult one, because like the mix lineup is pretty strong. Obviously, the boss, who's my captain from the league, is pretty strong. Sirius is pretty good as well. Michael Speen, I've seen him, I think, only in public matches. Lucas from Blood is also excellent. Someone's dropping now, though, or two of them.
Yeah, Toga has arrived, but two of Mix just left. All right.
If we take the French team, or the Fromage team in this case, we also had someone drop. I changed his name probably.
I think they're all.
Well, Toga is obviously a beast. Schengen is not much different. It's really down to Olivier, Shenrao, and Kasuo. Kasuo has been really improving as well. Like Shenrao is quite dangerous by himself. So yeah, it's hard to say.
All right, so and now it's a French guy who left, but okay, something is happening. I don't know about maybe the connection, the server, maybe some server issue, because both teams have many players dropping out.
Yeah.
While my guess is still from Mix, I am kind of rooting for the French team, purely because Kazuo, of course, is one of our streamers, so you gotta support our own.
Yeah, and I'm French, so of course I'm going to say that the fromage team is going to win, yeah, I will support them. We know Dubos is a really nice really big guy about strategy, and so it's really hard for a mixed team, but also for TBDI. He's been a huge coach and a strategy coach, but I know I know all the Fromage players, and they are all really nice, really big players.
I think the French team, like the Fromage guys, they have more people who've been playing together before. Schengen, Toga.
Yeah.
Shao was on FR. Has he been on
Yeah.
FR too? Or
Casio, Toga, and Shangin are from the FR1, and Shenrao and Olivier haven't played in league yet, but they are going to arrive soon to play in the season 3 of Dash League, with the third FR team.
Shenrao did scrim once with FR1, if I'm not mistaken, versus us at least. TBDI.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, Shenrao. Yes, yeah. I know. Yeah, I remember he played once when we needed. Anyway, it's FR. It's like it's definitely like a clan, and it's going to be a clan. So it's really like we are creating lots of teams, and we are making new players playing with the ancient ones, and just to train even against big team such as TBDI, and then we try to help them, and most of the time they are going further and better than we do.
Yeah, that's what I've seen Kasu as well. He's been developing quite a lot.
I think though, if we pull up the previous results, we do know that Mix already won a game.
Yep. There's been only one game in this group, so this is the first group, Mix, Baguette, Chaff, Fake, Frit, and Fromage. So the other game is Pizza against Fake. But wait a minute, why is?
I think they're playing right now. Isn't that the case?
Yeah, it is.
Have they finished the first map yet, or don't we know yet?
Actually, I guess they are already maybe finished the game already. Yes.
Maybe we want to make a guess on who won that game.
We can, yeah. So Pizza against Peck. Yeah, Peck has a strong players. They never really played together, I think, but they have really nice players.
Not knowing both teams, I'm going to have to go with Pizza because I like pizza.
Yeah, the only thing is that it's that I just noticed that I don't know what's going on, because Pizza is playing against Peck, and actually it's no official Peck match, because actually they are not in the same group.
Oh, are they having a scrim?
I guess so, but they were talking about it in.
We're seeing a mistake right here. They screw up.
Well, either way, it's good for the people watching.
Yeah, yeah.
They still got a good game.
Yeah, but I was sure it was a game, but it's just because they put it in calendar actually. So yeah, they didn't know probably that it was only for the official games. Anyway, we are not live right now for the FEC against Pizza match. We're going to start watching the Mix against Fromage team, and I have something. If we see a few players falling into the water, I can do some. I brought my guitar just in case of, just to do that.
Remind me for the next stream to load up the sad trombone sound. That's the one. So I think the first map is going to be payload.
So thank God. Are we going to get a live performance of the French bots tonight?
Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
No, let's talk about the match. Right. Yeah, they're kicking some strats now, and they're doing launchpad. I'm gonna have to go with Fromage for the prediction. Like I expect them to be stronger because they have a little bit more experience playing together. Even though Mix has some crazy strong players. So especially on the launchpad map, because it's actually our map. Launchpad is really some map even before with orange. It's really a map we enjoy to play a lot more than a Canyon.
So that's pretty interesting. That means it's going to be a game about team play versus individual skill.
Well, more experienced team play, I guess.
All right, so experience versus team play.
All of them did even Fromage did a few scrim together against the Belgian team Frit, and so actually they did play together, and I think, and so actually they know how to play together, and then Mix. They did several scrims, and Dubos is really great to make a team, to really put together everyone together.
Yeah.
So still talking. Fortunately, we're not like Dash League. We don't have like 50 minutes before cancel the game.
No time penalties. No.
No. We wanted the PEC to be chill.
I do hope they start soon, though.
Yeah, me too.
Looks like the Fromage team is ready. I really like the formation here that Mix has. They look like a well-organized team here, like an American football kind of huddle.
Yeah.
You know what the weird thing is? I can hear Dubos talking in my head when I see him.
Me too. Me too.
You can see just by the motions that he's explaining and that he's clearly leading the conversation here. I also like the fact that they're doing it here, meaning that they have a view of the French team. So sometimes you see that one team will be ready before the others, and they can't actually see each other in the conference room. And sometimes that causes the other team to have to wait.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Triangle Factory at the like a mini map in the conference room, like you said.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. It's really something that is missing, a map for the strat.
I feel like at some point we should put a beat under Dubos's movements and have like a sort of a rap battle going on. All right, looks like they're getting ready.
All right. Right, so enjoy the three of you, the two of you, Emetsu and Monkey, and of course the people who are watching the game. I hope you will enjoy that game. Let's go.
Prepare to start.
Kind of expected someone to yell Dash League, but
yeah. It's hard not to do it, but no, we are not Dre, so...
Pew pew!
Pew pew!
It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. I'm sorry.
Maybe if we kind of man it up, go like pew pew.
3, 2,
Really low down, yeah.
Get really low.
First
There we go.
elimination.
All right. Yeah, that's a bit disturbing that we don't have the sound on Discord.
Yeah, it makes it a bit harder to get what action is going on, but
Yeah, no problem.
Two of the red guys were
So-
already killed at the start.
So it looks like Mix is he's managing a bit to slow down the payload, but Fromage is doing well. They haven't been stopped yet,
They're going really
or
fast.
just for half a second. But they're doing nice.
It was quite interesting to see that they started off with 4 people on the cart,
Yep.
and they're not being stopped.
Yes, indeed. And now there are 2, and one is going attack to attack the other team. All right, and we see one. Yeah, indeed. Okay, nice. They are still moving. 4 minutes and 4 minutes and a half in this corner. It's quite impressive,
It looks
especially against.
Mix
They
is
are
finally
like,
setting up now. I think they finally managed to stop the push.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, here we are. So okay, going to the bridge, and still with Kazuo doing some disruptive actions, but the payload is still moving. Oh,
let's see if we can see what Kazu is up to.
and we got already some Toga with 12 kills and how many deaths? 2.
3 deaths currently, yeah.
And Kazuo managing to switch their weapons.
Another Fromage
Nice.
player in the back there, kind of stopping Mix from getting into position.
Yeah. Can you put the drone back so we can watch the? Yeah, perfect. Thank you. All right. So 3 minutes.
2.5 minutes
And
to
we
get
got-
here to the checkpoint. That should be easily doable for them.
So who's on the rockets?
We currently have the rocket spot vacant.
Yeah, there was some Fromage player playing with the rockets. I guess it's Shangin. Okay, so nice moves. Are
There we go,
Nice
2 bosses
rockets.
on the rockets. And 2 people on the cart now. That looked like a pretty well organized
Really?
push there from the
Yeah.
Fromage team.
But they face a really strong defense because they move so quick here at the beginning, but now they are being stopped by Mix.
Oh, that was a good
Oh,
kill.
there goes a very nice rocket there.
Yeah, both rockets were really nice.
Oh, we missed it.
The Fromage team is really keeping the pressure up.
Yeah, especially at this point, if you can just inch it forwards ever so slightly, you can make it quite easily.
Okay. 1 minute left,
There we go.
and here we
That's
go.
it.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Here we go. Really nice push by FRMG, but yeah, I'm quite surprised that they couldn't pass the checkpoint a bit earlier, because they had so many time in advance.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah, Shangin with the rockets is a killer with his golden rockets. Yeah, yep. Not even a killer for himself.
As long as somebody dies.
Yeah. Okay, so actually the payload hasn't moved that much. We got the boss who's sneaking around.
The boss was shocked.
That's very interesting. They are defending the card really early on in the map.
How do you mean that?
It feels like usually this part of the map is kind of an easier push. It's kind of a dead moment, but it seems the French team has actually a harder time pushing it in the easy part, and had an easier time pushing it in the bottleneck part. But it looks like a lot of the French players are going for the defensive team there.
Yeah,
they're constantly harassing the defense. Oh, there we go.
Most of the time we say that they are not aggressive enough, and they need to be more aggressive. But maybe the FRMG team is too aggressive, and they are too moving forward, and they are leaving behind the payload without touching it. It's quite disturbed.
Single one on there, another single one. Yeah, the first part after checkpoint, it's a hard part to defend on the red team, because the blue team obviously spawns really close, and if you trickle in, it's easy to just get wiped out and not really make a difference.
It does seem that Mix made that work for them.
Yeah,
that seemed to be the part where they managed to slow down the French team the most.
And this is always the first bottleneck, usually where you get stopped. The bridge is a good place to defend, and usually shotgun is the weak point, like we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and maybe they need to coordinate more their attack, because they're coming one by one, and oh shit, nice rocket.
Yeah, like you said,
we have Dubas with the rockets in the back here.
Yep, and with my spot, my favorite spot. It's my spot. I should. He should pay me for taking my spot.
Maybe if you play enough, they will put a plaque there, like reserved for Senegal.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Looks like the French team is back in business.
Yep, looks like.
Push, like 3 minutes, a little bit more.
It looks like they're focusing on the card a bit more and a little less on the disruptive play.
Can you move her a bit? Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. But yeah, still moving.
Yeah, it's always a lot easier though to look at a match or a stream and think like, oh, you should be doing this or you should be grouping up. But when you're actually in the game and you're under pressure and then you're doing everything at once, it's always a lot harder to.
Yeah, don't forget we get to see everyone's positions. Where in VR, of course,
exactly.
You have the goggles, so you have a very limited field of view. So you have to really rely on voice communication to know where your team is.
Yeah, because there's no like in most other first-person shooters you have like an outline for teammates, which you don't have here. So you don't have an idea where your teammates are if they're not in direct. Also makes it a bit
2 minutes left.
And of course you have
They
to
need to
actually move
regroup,
yourself.
Really, yeah, because if they keep this up, even the magic number 86 would be hard.
There we go. Getting a nice push here.
Okay, Arp behind. Arp, okay. But still moving. Alright, and okay, great push. Okay, 130 left.
That was a good stop.
Yep.
Curious if they're gonna group up a bit more now.
It does feel like the card is pretty open. Like every time a blue, like a fromage player
Yeah,
gets
but
to the
there's
card.
probably some players hiding behind the walls and stuff.
True, but they, well, that's we can actually see. But they do manage to inch it forward. Like they don't get like fully stopped. I think we saw Olivier at least push it twice and getting it underneath the bridge there.
And so can you give a bit the score before oh yeah, it will end anyway in 20 seconds. Sorry.
We're almost there.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard for Fromage if they can't go further against mixed team.
3, 2,
Here comes the last push.
overtime.
Oh, come on!
Nice touch for the overtime there.
Oh, and overtime. Oh, and overtime again.
We're getting 2 people still coming in.
Oh, what an overtime is it?
That was
And that's it. But great final push. It's just a few meters, but
87, yeah.
It looks like.
all right. So we got
Dubas and Toga.
Switching sides.
So we got Chen Rao for the French team, 30 kills, 38 deaths.
Who's top scorer on the red? Currently blue team.
Blue team was. Well, we're just gonna get it up.
Dubas 46.
It's Dubas, yeah, and on the red team it's Toga with 43.
Yeah.
32,
1. Go.
All right, here we go.
First elimination.
This look like Mix will be having as we say in Dutch, a tough cookie with fromage this round.
And the
Yeah,
French do know how
but
to make a good cookie.
Yeah, Dubas' mixed team is going great. Nice rockets by Shangin.
Shangin got taken out. And they're really getting a lot of people on that payload fast to
Really looks like they don't want to be outdone by the French team getting to that first checkpoint.
yeah.
We should start seeing a few rockets by Shangin soon.
They're not doing bad actually. They're making about the same time to here.
Here we go.
Much. Now they're getting.
And there come the rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Shangin got killed straight away, and Mix is moving with the attack of team, right? Yeah. and yeah, just yeah, about the same time, just maybe 15 seconds later than at the same corner.
It's not a huge difference, and it
No.
appears like the fromage team are trickling a little bit.
So everything is going to happen now. Are they able to do the same as Mix and stop them for a few minutes?
Looks like they're.
Looks like the Fromage team got like a full team wipe on Mix there.
Mm.
Yeah, these are times where you can like steal those tiny pushes and edge it forward, especially under the bridge there, which is always.
But Fromage is really aggressive. As defensive as a defensor, they are really aggressive and going always attacking people.
Yeah, their defensive line is very far forward.
But I'm quite surprised that we don't have any rockets from Shangin.
Yeah,
Ah yes.
Speak of the
Here we
devil.
go.
Thank you.
Just needed to say it.
Actually, they're making better time than Fromage.
Yeah, indeed.
Looks like they're doing a little better at that final push here.
Oh.
Yeah, Fromage is really.
Oh, I think
Okay,
Shamin
no,
just got
no,
taken
no,
out
no.
there, so there's not
Yeah.
going to be any more rockets,
And checkpoint. Here we go.
and that gives them the push
So
there.
now there are many reds. They need to slow them down, but yeah, both are dead.
Now, like Himitsu said, Mix really managed to stop them well in this section. So if the Fromage team doesn't make up the time, we might well see Mix win this one.
Yep.
Well, we still have more than 7 minutes to go on anything. Can we get a quick look at the scores?
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, overall they are
Looks like
feeling
it's
a
still
little bit better, apart from maybe Olivier. Don't know if he's been pushing a lot. It's always this pusher you always have a lot less kills.
Can we help? Can we have a look at Dubos view, please?
Unfortunately,
Thank you.
Mavrodi was unavailable for Mix today. He's really great at pushing the card. He's great at other stuff too, but he really has a knack to get some crazy pushes out there.
They do have the rockets in the back going.
They really need to get some time back at this section.
Yeah, because 6 minutes for about 20 clicks, it's going. They really need to slow it down. Mix is doing a great job.
Yeah, if you take a look at the scoreboard, you'd expect it to be the other way around. That Fromage would be having an easier time. But Mix is really focusing on the payload. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly what we said ourselves when we played against Mix. The Baguette team played against Mix last week. We had the best scores, the best KDs at least, but they won. We did lose and they won, even if almost all the Mix team was in negative in KD. but still, they are focusing on the payload and it's moving, so logically they won.
Yeah, that's really what makes these most interesting. I personally really like Waterway, but like the payload is such an objective-oriented game mode. It's nice to see that even if you're not killing most efficiently, you can still win the game.
Look like they got a great push there, and still they're not out.
Yeah, I saw Schengen. Yeah, Schengen just sneaked around to get one rocket, and he did got the second one, or maybe was it Toga?
You see Toga here on the rockets.
It's Toga.
It's Toga. Yes. Sitting in the back here, nice.
Yeah, I'm not a rocket user myself, and I really noticed that when we play in the pit. I am not good with rockets.
In the pit, it's really hard to manage to deal with the rockets. It's too small to.
I do feel having a rocket user in defense here is almost mandatory. That seems to be a very good way to keep that card clear and make it really hard for them to sneak the card forward.
Yeah, having a man on the payload, you mean?
No, having a man on the defensive team on the rockets makes it a lot harder to push because you're kind of forced to take him out beforehand, so you have to go behind enemy lines. So if that rocket user is being defended properly, it's going to make getting onto the card almost impossible.
True.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think we actually faced FR in a scrim once where there were like 2 or 3 guys with rockets. That was at the first checkpoint, and it's yeah. If used correctly, it's such a destructive weapon.
It is something you have to like and practice. I think like rocket bending. It looks easy on screen, but I think it's a lot harder in practice. Yeah, you have to spend quite a lot of time getting those bends right.
I do wonder if apart from situations like this, where yeah, the power of the rocket is quite obvious. Apart from that, I don't see it used much.
I think it's really dependent on if you have someone who can do it right, and I think you have to build your defense around it because, like I said, you have to keep that that rocket user from getting killed by the enemy flankers or disruptors.
Yeah. Yeah, the only problem is, I mean, the rockets are stopping the payload, but there's no one on the payload to actually stop it.
Indeed.
So they're just moving freely, and as it looks now, they're probably gonna get it.
Yeah, but it's maybe too late.
That might be, yeah.
If they manage to organize a couple of team pushes, they might be able to get it, but if they start trickling in one by one now, then I think it's going to be a very hard push.
Oh, nice. Nicely done by Zeros, who got stopped, but no one on payload. Yes, nice move.
Let's see what happens. If they get an overtime.
1 minute. 1 minute. Alright. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be
really close.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's a 3-man push. And now
here we go.
I think that's the way to go. That 3-4-man push is I think the only way to get it in this corner.
Yeah, but they're picking up shocks to get rid of the guys in court. It's a danger if you put too many guys in court.
30 seconds.
I mean, you don't have to all go to the cart, but you have to at least go into their base at the same time.
Oh, someone sneak it back. And Blue Wins mixed team won it. Nice.
That was a great
nice
match.
game.
That was a great match.
Yeah, 30 seconds left.
Nice. And there we go for the scores.
nice stat by Shen Rao, who got the first score, more than 10,000 points, and a KD of 83 and 68. And for the mixed team, it's actually Tom with but just for a few points, 76.99 and the KD of 73.77. But great game just behind by Dubos.
That was a very good game for Shenrao because halfway during the game, Toga was leading the kill-death ratio by quite a bit, and Shenrao managed to pass him in that one half of the game.
Indeed. Shenrao was more focused maybe on not maybe, we could see it in the score, but more focused on the payload. Toga, we know it. Sometimes just don't ask. He won't care about the payload. He's just a disruptor, and it's just like a dog. We leave the leash, and he goes attack on his own. He's gonna destroy 10 people before being killed, but we can't ask him to go on the payload.
Yeah, but Toga as a disruptor is a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, it makes sense to use him in that way.
And that's what I like here about that game. It's all about team, and it's also like giving roles and stick to it. And most of the time it works.
So the next game is going to be Waterway.
Right, I'm gonna quick disconnect, so I will switch my internet connection because I had a really bad screen quality. So I'm gonna switch internet
I have bad screen quality as well. It might just be.
Okay. All right.
If I'm watching on my phone, so I have.
That's
I can't
gonna
read
be
any
very
of the names
small.
or the scores properly. But yeah, Waterway. It's I think it's my favorite map. I'm not so sure if it's still my favorite map. I'm just better started showing up with his incredible sniping.
If we are to believe Seingold, the Waterway is cursed for the French people, so I think Fromage really has something to prove here.
I think I know where that's from, yes. Because I've seen the French team use like maybe 10 different tactics for Waterway.
Sorry, but
I think I've seen you guys using like 10 different tactics for Waterway.
Oh yeah. We try to use all techniques we can think of because no one is working. So
yeah, but that's a hard thing. If you think of something new, it'll probably need some practice before you get it right. So if you change it up too much, you might just be, missing the actual opportunities. It's always difficult with stuff like that. Yeah, you just gotta find something that works and stick with it, and then until you meet an opponent who just absolutely destroys you, you gotta think about doing something. Faced Blood recently with TBDI. They had I'm Just Better on the team. He's I think he's recently new, but he's only played with Waterway as far as I know. I don't think he plays anything else but Waterway. Yeah, they completely destroyed us, like 3-0 in I think 10 minutes. And that really made us think, like, what do we do next to beat those guys? It's also quite fun to have to be doing something new.
It is. I mean, if they can't make it work with the tactics that they were using, it's maybe time to experiment. Looks like we have a Hell Hunter coming in for the mixed team.
Are you still in there, Sanko?
I'm still here. Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
What were you saying? Sorry, tell me.
Oh no, just about strategies on Waterway and having something that works until a team shows up which does something which makes your tactic not work, and then you have to find a way to get around that, which is both frustrating and also interesting to have to be doing something new. Having to find ways to get around a good opponent is also quite interesting.
Last year we Frenchies we got really good. We were really good at Waterway, at even Yellow before, but I don't know why. I think because other teams started to apply a strategy and they just became good, and we just stayed on the same level and still looking for some strats. But yeah, now I used to like Waterway or in public too, but in game now I'm not a big fan. And I think I'm gonna like a lot. I'm gonna enjoy Capture the Flag.
I'm pretty sure the other game going on, which is apparently a practice game or a scrim, did have Capture the Flag as a second map.
I think I saw that too.
Nice.
Could be.
Trying to find out if anyone knows the scores, but at least we know that the game is still ongoing.
So apparently, Mavrodi told me that the sound is constantly interrupting on Twitch.
That could be my microphone setup, so I'm gonna mute that for a second and see if that will...
I'm wondering if that's for everyone or just...
And me, I'm gonna switch internet quickly and go back. Herb, I hope it won't do anything that wrong.
Schengen celebrating.
But it looks like no, it's not nothing.
He's got some good moves, Schengen.
Yeah, always. He loves being in the center of the attention. Hello, everyone.
Okay, so we had Hellhunter switch in. He replaced. Oh no. I thought he was replacing Michael Speen, but Michael Speen's back in.
Yeah, but it looks like Dubos left the game.
Uh-oh. Mixed without their captain. Now, what's also been really nice is gradually seeing all the players who joined at the release of the game. They're already starting to catch up.
Yes, they are. Dubos is back. And so, Lucas left, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Lucas left. I thought they were going to be replacing. I think Himitsu is trying to see if he can find behind the issue of the interrupting audio.
We got a question in the chat, which map was next?
Waterway. Interesting discussion where if Waterway was actually on Mars, the general Discord of hyperdash.
So yeah, Waterway, and then if Fromage score and wins the map, it should be a tiebreaker with the pit, the new map, the pit. And that should
elimination as the tiebreaker. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think it's because it's a short and quite fast map to play. I think it's the reason why. And here we go.
Here we go.
2, 1, go. Red takes A. Blue first elimination.
Making a quick one. I have someone in there.
Blue team scores in 3, 2 countered. Red takes B. Blue takes A. Blue takes C.
I think blue already had a 3 button.
Yes,
Blue had 3
for a short time. Yeah, countered by Shen Rao. And all right.
Countered.
Red.
Blue team countered.
Yeah, that's a bit difficult about not having games out on Waterway.
Yes.
Red takes C.
But it's like it looks like it's moving
Blue takes C.
back and forth. Like yeah, red is probably up. Oh, that was closed. That was a close one.
Red team scored.
Ah, red is nope, countered again.
Red takes B.
Looks like the boss is probably pistol sniping from their
Blue
point.
takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Blue takes C. Blue team score counter.
And here we go, blue. Okay, Toga countered,
Red takes B.
and they took B back.
Blue takes B.
Oh,
Good taken out there.
Shangen, Shangen almost got killed in the back, but
Yeah.
he was saved by Toga.
Red team scores countered. Blue takes B. Blue
Oh,
team
and another
Back and
count.
forth. Nope.
Oh. And it's gonna be an interesting game.
Red team
Yeah,
scores 3 countered.
it can either be like going back and forth for 25 minutes, or at one point some team gets into their stride and the other one loses a bit of steam. And then
Oh,
2.
and here we go. Okay, Fromage got the first point. Nice.
3 minutes.
Yeah, four dead and only Dubos was alive. Couldn't make it.
First elimination.
No, it's really getting some.
Yeah, and Casio shotgun and shield is quite a machine.
Yep, not fun to be
Red takes A.
facing. Blue needs to take their own point, though.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
Yeah, but
C.
Yes.
Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Blue takes B.
Nice dance from Kazuo. Dancing with his shield.
Red takes B.
Yeah, I've been trying the shield for a bit past week, but I'm when other people face you, it's always like you're indestructible, and when you try to shield yourself, it's like you die the same way as if you didn't.
Oh, nice double kill by Hellhunter.
Team scores in 3, 2, countered. Red takes
Who's
B.
been having the control of B a lot?
Oh, nice shot by Olivier. Ah, yes. Yeah, he shouldn't have been following Dubos. Oh, nice shot. Dubos is on fire. Looks like.
Yeah, well, Furious isn't doing bad himself. He's at 15 already.
Blue takes B.
Holy.
And then Shenrao, yeah.
Blue takes C.
Shenrao is impressive. Oh, Kazuo killed himself.
Red takes C.
Shenrao is one. He arrived in FR team clan like now it's been a while ago, but not that much, and he improved really fast, and he's a hell of a player. Really great player.
Yeah, he's really fast.
Blue takes
Nice,
B.
yeah, Shenrao.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
No, B is kind of taking control. Well, Mix is kind of taking control of B. B isn't taking control of
Red
Mix.
team
Mixing up
scores.
the
Okay.
Countered. Red team countered.
And the same, I've seen often Olivier on this map. I think he likes a lot attacking on waterway. He's a nice waterway player.
Blue takes B.
Oh, nice move from the boss.
The boss is doing the same thing.
Scores in
Yes.
You got it?
team
Oh,
in 3.
oh, and Toga countered in B. Yeah, nice move.
Blue countered.
Yes.
Red takes B. Blue takes
Oh, nice shot by Cirrus.
Red takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Ah, pity. Almost got there.
Duels, huh?
Yeah, oh shit. Yeah,
It's like a bit of a latency related kill.
I saw Togai has practiced was practicing a lot old weapons, and now you can see him with all kind of weapons and playing great.
B.
Shenrao just took out like
Scored 3. Countered.
What?
Red team scores 3. 2.
here we
Countered.
go.
Red team
Oh,
scores 3.
it's gonna be here.
1.
Someone needs to. Oh, and here we go, 2-0. All right.
Well, if Fromage keeps this up, we might just see an elimination.
Red takes A. First elimination.
Maybe this game will be the game that break the curse of waterway for the French waterway curse. I hope so. If we can start to win that game.
Blue takes B.
Oh, nice.
Takes
As
C.
it's looking now, it's gonna be the curse breaker, yeah.
Blue takes
Yeah. Shenrou is all alone, but got some speed from the dashes and got killed. Oh, and we got blue counted. Oh, and oh, nice. Yeah, countdown. Sorry. Nice counted. Oh, and okay. Blue are coming back in game. That's gonna be a interesting game now.
Blue is running forward, but the B has already been taken back. Again, they don't have their own point.
Red team scores countered. Red team score countered. Red team
Oh,
scores
Tugur.
countered.
Yeah.
And countered. Oh, yeah.
Blue takes B. Red takes C.
The screen is getting a little bit pixelated right now.
Blue
Yeah, me too. Mine too. But actually from the beginning.
scores in infinity.
Yeah, it's going up and down a bit for me.
Blue takes A. Blue countered.
All right, nice count.
So I hope the stream is still visible for the viewers.
Red takes B. Blue takes
Oh, that was a
B.
nice count.
Yeah, nice move from the boss.
Red takes C. Red takes A. Blue takes C.
Now, what he was doing with his gun there, like, everybody shouting,
Go back. Yeah, probably. I don't want to be the one he was shouting at.
oh, it's fine, it's fine. Actually, his way of like being a captain really gives you a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Red team scores.
All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Counted.
Red team countered.
Oh,
Oh,
there's two in the base.
Yeah. There are
Do you
two.
so, though?
Is someone going back to get the B, or are they going to protect?
Red team scores
Yeah.
3.
There they go. Now
Countered.
they're gonna get.
Red takes
back.
B. Blue takes
Oh, nice,
B.
nice moves. No, Olivier again should have been.
He
Yeah,
should be going up.
of
yeah.
course.
Blue team score countered.
Just hide and wait for enemies to pass by.
Blue team scores and 3 countered.
Yeah,
Blue
it's
takes B.
how do you say? Like an easy kill, like moving away from you, so you're tempted to go after them, but you also make yourself a bigger target, and might be better to set up in space or hide a little bit in the bottom.
2, 1.
Oh, nice. Oh, counted. Okay,
Counter B.
Blue team
that was closed.
countered.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think Mix. Yeah, they're playing really aggressive now. They were like 2-0 and now.
Infinity
There we
countered.
go again. And you can be
Yeah.
in.
They only.
Red takes C.
Be a little bit different.
Blue takes B.
Okay,
Red takes A.
here we go.
Oh, but red has.
Blue takes B countered. Blue team scores countered. Blue team scores countered. Red countered.
Okay, and now it's red, but countered by Spin, Michael Spin.
This feel like blue team mix has a little bit of the initiative at this time.
Blue takes A. Red takes B. Blue countered.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't appreciate being led by 2-0.
Yeah.
And now, no way it's gonna be 3-0, and we're gonna win.
Red takes B.
Well, it's on the waterway. That's one of the most important things. And to just never give up. Just always keep
Yeah.
fighting.
Red team scores 3.
Especially on the long games, sometimes
Blue takes C.
you get a little bit complacent or you get tired. It can make a huge difference.
Yeah, it's really a game you can be really tired as it's so fast, so
Encountered. Red takes B.
Yeah,
it's so
with,
fast and it lasts.
In comparison to Launchpad or Canyon or any of the other maps, actually, you're almost always shooting because there's always a straight sight line to the opponent.
Oh, and here we go, blue. Okay, 2-2. All right, so it's gonna be 10 minutes. Really interesting.
Match point. Red takes the first elimination.
Again, they're not capturing the wrong button yet.
Yeah.
Blue
It's gonna be a waste if they. Oh, they should have captured the wrong button.
Red takes A. Blue takes A. Red
The
takes
boss will be
A.
screaming now.
Red team scores 3.
Oh, it's red.
Oh, red is okay. Okay.
So good dooms.
Blue takes
Two guys
Crossing,
playing. Yeah, cross
With the hand.
and crossing the arms.
Blue takes B.
Oh,
Looks like a good
nice.
one.
Blue team countered.
Oh, okay, counted.
Blue team scores in encounter.
Oh, again.
Blue team scores in 3.
Another few guys. Okay, counted.
That's so nice.
The French team was almost all wipeouts, but
Yeah, no, blue team won. Only one alive on blue team. But no. I'm kind of hoping that they will break the French curse. Just, I want to see an elimination.
Red team
yeah, me too. It's gonna be interesting the pit with two great teams like that.
Yeah.
Blue takes B. Red takes B.
So Nick is really stepping it up.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
No, and also like mix. I assume they're talking in English.
Yes, they are.
Communications, so that might be a little bit more difficult than being able to talk in your own language. I know for the Dutch side,
but
it's been a little bit weird having to communicate in your own language when you're so used to doing it in English.
Blue team.
But yeah, most of the time, all players except for French and Belgian guys, most of the time people are talking English together. So it's like Heisenberg told me that it might be hard sometimes to speak Dutch because you're used to speak English.
Yep.
So maybe it's not that hard for mixed team.
No, a lot of their guys are also on either league teams or scrim teams, so they're probably used to it by now as well.
Alright, so 7 minutes to go. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna go to sudden death or?
To be honest, I'm not sure at the moment because it looks like Mix's initiative is being pushed back a little bit again. Homage are thinking like we're not getting our first French waterway victory in an official match taking it might be in a. Yeah, it might be so bad. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Already counted.
In B now.
Blue takes C. Red takes B.
You both switched the pistols for one shot gun.
Yeah, probably to take care of either Toga or Kazuo with also the shotgun combination.
Blue takes B.
As soon as they get into close range, or unless you get like a charge shot on them, you'll be.
Blue team scores in countered.
Like defensively, I think both teams are still a little bit lacking because we're seeing a lot of like effective pushes, a lot of.
Okay, French just did it, and I missed it. I was looking somewhere else. Shit, but nice game from us. That was
5 minutes 30 on the clock, a little bit more.
Okay, so they broke the curse, and we are going to see the tiebreaker, the pit.
This is gonna be probably a little bit difficult for mixed. Oh, which team is disconnecting?
I don't know.
And Schengen is like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna write.
Were they so startled that they, or are they back now? I don't know what's going on. But as I was saying, like KD wise, Fromage has been having the upper hand a bit on mixed, so if they keep that up, they might just take this match.
I hope we got enough time to got the results in the end of the map before everyone logged out.
I think so. Are you still working on the stream, Himitsu, or you've been quiet for quite some time?
No, I just fell asleep. Oh, that was a great waterway game, as well as a great launchpad game. Yeah, that both teams are really like in quite the same level.
Yeah, and what was surprising to me was that Mix appeared to be on the offensive a bit more on Waterway. They were capturing B, getting all 3 points, and the Fromage team was like every time they countered, they also like made a move to score. Like Blue would have 3, and right after Red would have 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a really intense.
It was very intense. A lot of countdowns.
And after 2 games, 2 maps like that, yeah, I couldn't say anything about who's gonna win the tiebreaker, because it's gonna just be 5 against 5 in a small thing, and we know now how the pit works, and it's just like,
but
okay.
I'm not sure if any team really has done the pit that seriously, or has tried to come up with strats for the pit. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do. I mean, Fromage with Shinrao and Toga, especially when they get shotguns, it's not going to be fun for
yeah, but for me, it's really about having about who's gonna win the sniper, who's gonna deal with the sniper. It's really like, because if one team is really great with all weapons and they are 20 and they are 18, and after that they are really they are bad with the sniper, the other team can just come from 0 to
Well,
18 easily.
The rockets are usually the first hurdle, so to speak. So
Yeah.
the other team gets a chance to catch up, especially when you're on at a lot of mutators.
All right, so looks like Mixer needs one player.
From a streaming standpoint, this also poses an interesting question. What do we want to see? A top-down position or actually the player's point of view?
That's a very good question. My first guess would be to have a top-down view. But
yeah.
it'd be better to switch.
I think I think just a drone like just above this column or the middle column, above the dash or just above the heels, so you can just move left to right, because it's a small map. So I think
we'll be able
we're gonna see everything.
All right.
And so if people from FEC and Pizza answered about the score, don't say it live. We never know if people are going to watch it. Don't spoil.
Well, I wasn't planning on checking their stats, so I'm not going to spoil anything.
I actually was. I did ask, but I will refrain.
Yeah. Sorry, Monkey. I was talking to Imitsu.
No worries, no worries.
All right. So where is the 5th player?
I'm just gonna quickly grab something to drink, guys. I'll be right back.
Right, here we go, sir. They got a 5th player. Sirius, I think. I'm not sure.
So on the mixed team we have Dubas, Sirius, Hellhunter, Tom, and Michael. And on the French team we have a name I'm gonna pronounce incorrectly: Shanjin, Oliver, Shenrao, Toga, and Kazuo.
Yeah, the French guys are the worst. Got the worst name ever. So.
Did you just say the French guys have the worst names ever?
Yeah,
I mean, what even is a
it's really hard. Yeah. It's hard to pronounce. Look at my name, and most of the time people struggle about for saying our names. So
I usually pronounce the T at the end of your name, even though I know I shouldn't.
Well, actually, there's no rule. It's just a pseudonym, so you can say it the way you want.
I'll say it the way
I will pronounce it John.
John? What?
Unless you prefer Bob.
Bob. Yeah, yeah.
He's saying it the way he wants.
Bob works for me.
Bobby. Yes.
All right. Maybe we're good to go. No, not yet.
I'm quite curious to hear what they are strategizing. Are they going to use like fast tactics, defensive tactics, hiding? I'm really curious.
If they are still waiting, probably the players won't have any battery anymore after this long waiting time before and between maps.
We are currently 1 hour and 21 minutes in.
And before that, most of the people I saw were training, warming up. So I hope they're going to do it quickly. And we lost one FR guy. Toga. They lost Toga.
That's actually a good point. The battery on my phone is almost dead.
And he's back.
Hook up to a charger.
All right.
We can always switch to a black and white view and have like a silent movie theme.
Like some mafioso talking all around the table in a basement, in a dark basement, and doing some money laundry.
What do you mean he did not get to the dash yet? I'm sorry for that.
Yeah,
Pizza players are listening to this. Please don't help me.
We're gonna get some issues with the German players because that was the German accent, right?
That is correct, yeah.
We will not be having our point taken from us.
You will get the boost and you will be quiet.
Oh, and here we go. All right.
Here we go.
Okay. Every team was waiting for the other to attack.
Red lost 2, blue 2.
Oh, just one left, and okay, first point for the French team, for Fromage.
It's taking a little bit of a lead here. 2 lost 2.
Yeah.
One left on red team.
Open. Here we go.
That's nice.
1-1. Oh, one left, and yep, 2-1.
Because usually what you see is once they get the shot and the other team takes the lead.
Yeah, so yeah, indeed. For those who don't know how this game works, every 3 points, the team switch weapon, and the other team stay with the previous one. So and it goes until 21, until every weapon has been played with all 7 weapons. All right, so and we have an advance now, 4-1 for the Fromage team.
Yeah, shotgun on such an enclosed space is really
yeah.
One thing I immediately notice is that my camera keeps going to the right, indicating that the French team seems to be a lot more aggressive.
Yeah. You're right, yes. Okay. And now 6 French team is going to play with shocks. And so that might be already something different. The blue team can go back in game, but it looks like it's really hard, and nope. Okay, French team got that one too.
If we take into account that, like, the French team was having the upper hand in kills and deaths, I might suggest that they would be taking the upper hand and dominate.
Yeah, and as it's a new map, maybe some players haven't played that map before already, or just one or two times. So Dubos is all alone, but 1-1. Oh, it's. Oh, and okay, draw. That was a nice one. Yeah.
Mix could have really used that win though.
Oh, Jibas again, all alone, and okay, French team scored.
I wish we could get a little bit more of an overview with the drone, like the map is blocking it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, and we got a score of the blue team. Sorry if the camera was not on it, but
it is very hard to get a good shot of this.
Yeah, of course. Okay, blue team scored again. So shotguns.
Down both teams. What is it? 1. 1. Yep.
Red team scores 10-3.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the player view.
Yeah, nice.
Blue team scores.
Okay, nice.
10-4.
Oh, nice. Double kill from Shenrao.
Yeah, Shinrao, Toga, and Shangan are taking quite a lead compared to the others.
And yeah.
Back a little bit more. Yeah. See a bit round for blue to
Oh.
get up a bit.
And here we go. All right, one left, but after that, it's shock pistols for Mix.
Yeah,
So they will need a.
red ticket. They're going to the rockets, which is always.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's gonna be a bit slower, and maybe the blue team will be able to catch up.
Although, from us, does have Toga and Shangan who are pretty awesome with the rockets. So.
And when you see how Olivier plays, I guess he was a bit surprised he killed the other one just before. Oh, nice.
They managed to drag it out. Yeah, what I've been doing myself with rockets a lot is shooting one rocket at a time. It gives you a little bit more safety if someone comes.
12-6.
Alright, so rockets against shocks. It's gonna be a mess.
Very interesting. Looks like shocks are winning.
Shenrao, here we are. And French fromage dropped One player. Toga. Yep. Okay, it's gonna be hard with only 4 players.
And Toga's back.
Oh, okay.
Blue team scores.
And blue scored. Nice. Nicely done, blues. Oh.
Red team scores.
All right.
Worth it.
13-8.
Now what I do think about elimination is that, like all the other maps have an objective beside the
Red team scores.
killing,
14.
which makes it a little bit more interesting if there's an imbalance in the team, so you can still make up for it by just like hammering the button or standing on the cart more.
Yeah.
And elimination does lack that a bit, but
Red
it's
team
also
scores.
quite nice to see
8.
some fast.
Yeah, it's fast. Yeah, indeed, it's fast and with those weapons changing every 3 points, it's really interesting. So you can everything can happen.
Scores 15-9.
Okay, so I guess it's SMGs against steppers.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for the SMG guys.
Red team scores 16-9.
Could we get a quick look at the scores at the end of the round? Some of you guys gonna take it?
Yeah.
Scores 16.
Shinrao with 33. Damn.
Yeah.
Overview there. Picking up my palm.
One left at the blues and 3, but okay, yeah.
Red team scores 17.
Taken down by
better
Toga.
if you're down like 1-3 to hide and try to end it on a draw or well round end with.
Red team
Right, and you scored. Okay, now we go. Sniper, so it's gonna be the yeah. Oh, nice shot by Olivier. Nice by Sirius. It didn't see the dash.
scores 18-11.
I really think
Red wins in
Blue
3
should have
points.
caught up a bit more though. Because after this they're gonna have to do rockets versus sniper, which is pretty hard.
Red team scores
Okay, 1 point, two left, and we got our
in 2
FRMG team winner. Right, Toga and
Toga's experience.
yeah,
Red team
Toga and his dashes. He's a pro with dashes. He knows. He's really hard.
Yeah. Let them go. There.
Yeah.
blue team
It's the downside if you're
Okay,
playing
nice.
really aggressively. If you miss, you're dead.
match
Yeah, indeed, and it's so long to reload. Okay, 2 left in the blues and the red as well.
Did you just miss that guy?
Yeah, nice shot by Dubos. It's gonna be yeah, Dubos did it. Yeah, Dubos, we noticed that he was killing himself, and he did it right because it was a draw and he didn't have much life, much heal.
Yeah, it was a smart move.
red team
And
red
that's
wins.
it.
There we go.
All right, so we got our winners, which is the French team Fromage, and
Great show.
Nice game.
And mix, by the way, it was really awesome.
it was a really nice game. Yeah, Shenrao did it with 40 and 18 deaths. It was really nice. All right, So GG to both teams. It was a great games. I'm wondering if they didn't have any connection issues with all that logout things. I hope not.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to drop before the matches though. Luckily not that too many during the matches. I think only Toga dropped at one point.
Mm.
But yeah, that was awesome. It was a really good.
Yeah.
Very close payload. Nice win from Mix there.
Any finishing thoughts from the both of you?
Sorry?
Any finishing thoughts? Final thoughts?
Yeah, no, it was really interesting and really like I thought it would be really like two big teams and on almost equal levels. They were on equal levels. We saw it on Launchpad, only 30 seconds difference, and on payload on our waterway it was 3-2 with a 2-0 for the French team, but mixed team got to come back to 2-2, and finally the French team won it. Just 5 minutes left on the clock, so it was really two maps, really strong, really nice game.
Yep.
All right, very nice. And I think with that we will stop the stream. So good night, everybody.
Thank you both.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Imitsu, for doing the streaming, and thank you, Monkey, for coming commentate with me.
Yeah, thank you guys too. It's makes you appreciate what the guys like Dre, Makers, always.
Yeah.
They make it seem so easy, and when you're doing it, it doesn't seem as easy.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Big up to DLTV and all the streamers and commentators.
Yeah, same for me.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Both. Good
Bye.
night.
Have a good night.
See you next time.